This way.
Revive V2! We're back
with another one, guys, and it's a big thank you for checking back in on this pre-workout review in the form of OUTTENFIT Nutrition's V2 Revive pre-workout. Very excited to give this a roll. Big thanks for them sending it down. Stay tuned for all the segments in this video as we go into it in depth.
Good stuff, and please do hit the subscribe button and the like button and comment and all the usual stuff.
Thank you very much. Moving into that taste and mixability segment, should I say. And it comes in two flavours. We have
strawberry mango cola.
Also comes in bombsicle ice flavours. They're the two flavours. We're going to be straight honest. We probably would have preferred bombsicle ice. We're not big, huge strawberry fans. Nonetheless, let's give it a roll. Let's see how it mixes. Let's see how it tastes.
Smells nice, so that's a good start.
I really like their branding. Their website looks brilliant, and they've teamed up with Insight Subs over here in the UK. So if you want to get your hands on this sort of stuff, I'd recommend go to them. We'll go through that in the pricing segment as well. Let's see how this goes.
We've upgraded to lids, guys.
Yeah, I know. Pushing the boat out.
Colour's pretty cool. I know that won't make a few of you happy, but we don't mind colouring.
No, there's that. It's mixed absolutely perfectly.
Yeah,
not even a grain on the bottom, I don't think.
Spot on.
Yeah, really good. Let's go.
Smells
like Robinson's fruit.
Yeah, it does actually.
Whatever one of those.
I'm hoping the taste matches the smell. I'll be buzzing if it does. That's not bad. That's better than I thought.
Yeah.
It's quite refreshing.
Tastes like natural fruits. It doesn't taste artificial in any way.
No. It does taste like a fruit juice sort of drink, don't it? I quite like that. I'd probably go 4.25 out of 5. I bet that's a tiny bit higher than you, isn't it? Or
yeah, because it's a strawberry mango, I was thinking more like a 3.75.
I'm happy to meet on a 4.
Yeah, and I
on
think
the
that's
mixability
fair.
being good as well.
Yeah, not bad at all. Absolutely will not struggle taking this pre-workout. Good job, OUTTENFIT Nutrition.
Alright, it's price time.
Money talks!
For US guys, you're going to be going to outandfitnutrition.com. You'll get this for $42.99 US, which translates for $1.43 a go, 30 serving tub. We also have a 10% discount for all you first time buyers, and that is OFN10 for 10% off.
Yeah, you know, that brings it down to $38 something, but it still remains, and this is important on our consistent pricing scale, it's a 3.5 either way, whether you get that 10% off or not.
Just at a different end of the spectrum.
Obviously, we'll say it costs $1.43 every a go, because the OFN10 is only a one-time use code for new customers, so it's not an indefinite code. It's just a nice little addition. You know, you get $4.20 off or along those lines. So it is good. A 3.5 is a very good price when you consider there's a lot of patented ingredients in there. I think it's marketed really well. You know, you'll see similar formulas and branding and all the rest of it for very expensive prices, so we think that's very good.
Yeah, they're great.
And that, like as Craig mentioned, that's straight off of the outandfitnutrition.com website, so do go have a look.
Please.
UK guys, you may be asking, how are you going to get this thing? Is it a US brand? Well, we have the answer. Insight Subs brought it over to the UK, a great company that bring in a lot of great US brands. And they've done it really, really well with this one. And the reason they've done really, really well is because it's only £34.99. Like Craig mentioned, a 30 serving tub, so it actually only works out to be £1.16 a go.
Brilliant.
Which is very good, like we mentioned, considering that label. It actually still, for over here, still works out a 3.5 out of 5. So, you know, great scores considering all things. Massive well done to Out and Fit and Insights for that team up. That's great stuff.
Okay, it's label time. So one scoop is 15.6 grams, 30 servings per tub. Good to see. First up is L-citrulline malate at 6 grams.
Yeah, straight off the bat, guys, a nice, decent dose of citrulline malate there. It's responsible for pumps and boosting nitric oxide levels within the bloodstream, so it's going to fill the muscle out. It's a good ingredient. We've always liked it, and that is a good starter dose.
Nice. And then we have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams.
Perfect clinical dose. You know, that is perfect. You can't go wrong with that. You're going to have endurance benefits from it, from lactic acid buffering, so it's going to decrease the amount of lactic acid that's produced and less pain. So it will help you get a few extra reps in the gym. And it's also responsible for that itchy, scratchy, tingly feeling that almost feels like an allergic reaction after taking a pre-workout that we know and love, and most people do enjoy it. It lets you know psychologically when the pre-workout's kicking in, and like I say, that's a good dose.
Yeah, very nice. And then we have betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams.
This is a jack of all trades ingredient. Again, a very nice dose. What that's going to help do is boost energy,
endurance, things of that nature.
Definitely.
And then we've got, I'm going to pair these off together, all three of them, should I say, L-tyrosine at 1 gram, choline bitartrate at 500 milligrams, and alpha-GPC at 300 milligrams.
Yeah, all good dosages. You know, we've seen higher in all of them, but we've definitely seen lower in all of them as well. You know, this is a mid-ground, a decent dose, really, actually, of nootropic / brain-enhancing ingredients. Responsible for focus, cognition, you know, coordination, just getting you in the zone really mentally and mentally.
Yeah, lovely jubbly. And then caffeine anhydrous 200 milligrams.
You'd argue that's a low dose, but it's a couple of cups of coffee, you know, a stimulant that's in most pre-workouts these days. It's going to give you a kick up the bum, give you that energy you require for the gym sessions you're going to be doing.
Nice, so it's just a bit more than a Monster Energy drink.
Yes.
And then with pairing with that, we have the caffeine malate as Infinergy, 100 milligrams.
So this is a nice top up of the caffeine. It's obviously a slower digesting amount. Now the reason it's Infinergy is a patented ingredient. It's a very precise blend of caffeine and
malic acid.
Yes. So it's 75% caffeine. So you're going to get a 75 milligram boost of caffeine there. That'll top up the original caffeine. But like I say, it's digested slightly slower. So when the caffeine starts to wear off, this will start to take its place. So it should prevent a crash.
Nice. And if that wasn't enough on the stim side, get ready for the next two. So we got Dynamine 100 milligrams and T-Cream 100 milligrams.
Yeah, again, very nice. They're patented ingredients and they're proven to work. We've always enjoyed the effects of them. They have very, very, very similar effects to caffeine. You would argue that the Dynamine is the normal caffeine anhydrous, and the T-Cream is the caffeine demalate because it's a slower digesting, slower onset. So you'll have the hit of the Dynamine and then you'll have the hit of the T-Cream later on in the session. So we're really enjoying those effects whenever we've used them in the past. You know, great to see them in there, and they're nice dosages as well. Nice.
So all four of those different stims are going to come together in synergy to create really nice energy, from what we can see. And then wrapping up the label is Astrogen, and yet another patented ingredient at 50 milligrams.
Yeah, that's a standard dose of Astrogen. You know, it boosts absorption and digestion rates of all the ingredients mentioned beforehand. It really just gets it into your system effectively. So yeah, it's nice to see that on a pre-workout. We've had better results with that than bioperine or black pepper extract. So great stuff from Out and Fit here. We're excited to see how these come together in training.
Yeah, definitely. That label does definitely make us happy. It's dosed really well. There's tons in there for stim and focus and a little bit in there for pump. So we're really excited with this one. let's get into it. You know what time it is, guys.
It's the main bit of the event, you know, the how did we feel it in the gym. We always start with things in time order. So we started off by taking the pre-workout, quite obviously. Beta-alanine.
Yeah, so this is a bit different between the two of us, because for me, I straight up said this is up there with some of the most beta ones. Oh, you did agree? Yeah, I was itching quite a bit. I was like, Jesus, it's like it's not got any more than the standard dose, so we weren't expecting it, and I can't see that there's any niacin in there either.
Yeah, it was very itchy, very tingly, which we like. You know, it was straight away automatically feeling in the zone.
I think it's the estrogen that helps you soak it up every last drop.
Yeah, very, very good beta-alanine effects. So if that's something you like, this does the trick.
Tingle City.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we have the caffeine and dynamine kick in.
Yeah.
Which we did feel. We had a nice surge of energy.
Yeah.
You know, we smashed through pretty much all of our sets of exercises. Focus was good.
Yeah.
Very good. You know, you moved from A to B. You really did keep in the zone. You kept focused on the workout at hand. You know, now we're obviously going to look at the 3 factors we always try and look for in the pre-workout world.
Yeah. Pumps,
focus, and energy. Now, I'd say this was very, very, very consistent along the board in the fact that I would score them up at a 4 out of 5 for each individual one.
Yeah.
You know, you've got decent amount of ingredients for each different department.
Yeah.
So,
you might make the argument that Pump has only got the one ingredient, citrulline malate, but we discussed it and we believe that you do get a good pump because simply how productive this pre-workout is, the focus, the mind-muscle connection, it just has you working hard and pushing the blood around and getting those pumps.
And similar to that beta-alanine effect, that estrogen we do believe helped that malate citrulline digest very well. So it was all utilised as best as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, there was nothing stand out with this.
But also nothing poor. So
it would be a very, very, very respectable and good daily driver.
The only very slight downside we noticed is the energy did have a slight come down after an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But there are a few anti-crash ingredients in there, so that's why we didn't expect it.
You've got the decaffeine malate and you've got the teacrine, so he wasn't really expecting the loss of energy towards the end. You know, we slugged through, we got it done. There's no denying that you'll get it done, and we was in there a good 2 hours.
Yeah,
and it was chest and triceps, so we trained hard. You know, it was a very good daily driver, very good all-rounder pre-workout.
Yeah.
And because we gave them all 4 of us across the board, we're going to give the pre-workout itself a 4 out of 5. So it is very, very, very respectable. I think they've done a cracking job, and I would argue that because of all those painted ingredients and that price, you know, you're not going to do too much better. Not really.
To mention the taste was also pretty damn good as well.
Yeah.
So this is a solid product across the board. Price, taste, all the painted ingredients, all in there at decent doses. We love brands that do this, don't we?
I think it was very good. You'd be asking, who's this for? It's for someone who wants to be productive, someone who wants to keep reasonably healthy,
make gains,
and make muscular gains.
Not too fat burning,
for a bodybuilder. It wouldn't be suitable for a stim junkie. No, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't. But it's a very, very good pre-workout.
Even beginners would get on all right with it. I mean, they might not necessarily need a pre-workout this substantially dosed, but for the price, you know, why not pick it up as a beginner?
100%.
You'd have this over C4 and the like any day. Curse, all that.
Yeah.
So what would we liken it to in terms of other pre's that are on this sort of level?
So some recent ones we've discussed: Nuclear Pre by Peak Performance Labs, Super Soldier by Fusion Sports Performance. You know, those strong daily driver pre-workouts that get the job done.
Just well dosed, straight to the point. Here's your label, get on with it. Sort of thing.
Fully transparent.
Yeah.
Very good if you're looking for a new pre-workout that you're going to use every day. So great stuff out on Fit Nutrition. You really did hit the nail on the head with that one. Okay guys, that final verdict, and we're going to crack through this one. So we start off with the taste and the mixability. Do check the segments as always, and they go into detail as to what and why we scored them as we did. But what did we give it, Craig?
Okay, so taste was a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, straight away. Price was a
3.5 out of 5.
For UK and US customers, that was consistent. And the most important part of the review, the effects, how do we honestly feel it? We gave it a
4 out of 5.
Yeah, very nice daily driver pre-workout that hits all areas very equally. Great all-round pre-workout.
Total score is
11.5.
out of 15.
Respectable, really good daily driver pre-workout that you can pick up at a very good price.
Good all across the board, no complaints. Great job.
Okay guys, going to wrap it up by just giving you all a massive thank you for tuning in and watching along this pre-workout review by OUTTENFIT Nutrition. You know, do give us a thumbs up if you can. Do subscribe if you can as well, because we have a lot more reviews coming out.
Almost too many.
Yeah, too many reviews. And you know we'd like to keep it 100% honest here. Some of our reviews of late have really proven that, I believe.
Yeah.
Do check back in with us again. And as always, guys...
Who's guys? And as always, guys. Did you mean to say that?
No. Well, it's going too well. Life throws you a curveball.
As always, you homosexuals. And as always, guys,
Stay
OUTTENFIT Nutritionally stimmed up.
daily
Daily driving.
Hey. Thanks, guys.